Hello students, now today in this session we will discuss some problems related to answer briefly of chapter number 3. Student, question is write the mathematical expression for work and power. And student, from definition of work, we have work equals force into displacement. W equals F into S. This is equation number first. Now from definition of power, we have P equals W by T. This is equation number second. Work done upon time, power, rate of doing work is called power. So this is mathematical expression for work and this is mathematical expression for power. But using equation first, in second we have another relation. Using equation first, in second we have what? P equals W by T and W equals Fs. F into S, displacement, force into displacement divided by time. But we can also write P equals force into displacement upon time, and displacement upon time is velocity, rate of change of displacement. So we can also write P equals F into velocity. So we have another relation for power using definition of work done. Now you can write answer for question number. Write the mathematical expression for work and power. Now we will discuss next problem, and next problem is what is horsepower, okay, and what is its magnitude in SI unit. Okay. Now students, what is horsepower? Unit in SI system, unit of power in power in SI system will be joule per second, because we have P equals W by T. Unit of work is joule, unit of time is second. So joule per second is unit of power, but joule per second is also known as watt, and this is horsepower. 1 horsepower equals 746 watt. 746 watt. So horsepower is bigger unit of power. Okay, so you can write horsepower is bigger unit of power. And question is what is its magnitude in SI unit? SI unit of power is joule per second and also known as watt. So we have 1 horsepower equals 746 watt, and this is magnitude of horsepower in SI system. So this will be answer for question next question. Okay, this question. Now another question. One more question. Question is, on what factors does pressure in a liquid depend? Okay, on what factors does pressure in a liquid depend? Student, pressure in liquid depends on following three factors. Actually, we have formula for pressure: P equals H rho G. Height of liquid, rho density of liquid, and G the value of G acceleration due to gravity. So from this expression we have relation between P and H, pressure and height of liquid. We have relation between pressure and density. We have relation between pressure and acceleration due to gravity. So we can write answer for this question. Answer will be pressure in a liquid. Pressure in a liquid depends on following factors. Depends on following factors. First, liquid pressure P directly proportional to height of liquid. Small h. Okay. Now, second, liquid pressure P directly proportional to rho density of liquid. Rho for density. Now, liquid pressure P depends on directly proportional to acceleration due to gravity, the value of small g. Okay. So question was, on what factors does pressure in a liquid depend? Pressure in a liquid depends on following three factors: height of liquid, density of liquid, and acceleration due to gravity. And this is relation between pressure and height, pressure and density, and pressure and between acceleration due to gravity. Okay. Now we will discuss one more problem. Next problem is, what are advantage of mercury? Question is, what are the advantages of mercury, okay, as a barometric liquid? Now, what are the limitations of a mercury barometer? Okay. So first of all, we will discuss advantages of mercury as a barometric liquid. Students, answer of this question will be, first of all, mercury, advantages of mercury as a barometric liquid. First, it can easily be obtained in a pure state. It can easily be obtained in a pure state. Okay. Now, next, mercury is shining and opaque. Okay. Surface of, we can write mercury is shining and opaque. Okay. Now next, mercury neither wets nor sticks to the glass tube. Okay, so these are advantages of mercury as a barometric liquid. First, mercury can easily be obtained in a pure state. Second, mercury is shining and opaque. Okay, and mercury neither wets nor sticks to the glass tube. Okay, now we have some limitations for barometric liquid. So we have next heading, limitations of mercury barometer. Okay, limitations. What are the limitations of a mercury barometer? Now, we can write, first, it is not a portable device. Okay, it is not a portable device. Now next, there is no protection. There is no protections for the glass tube. Okay, so limitations of a mercury barometer. First, it is not a portable device. Okay, and there is no protection for the glass tube. So these are some advantage of mercury as barometric liquid and limitations of a mercury barometer. Okay, thank you.